What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate?
How far did you get? Did you manage to see the magistrate? I got to see Lady Sanhua. She even...
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madame Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madame Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens. Madame Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Since Madame Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf, but you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madame Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Indeed, it was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madame Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now you are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance. Understood. We will be ready to...
Rover, it took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall. It sure is.
Shizia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid. So, Madam Magistrate is meeting you in 3 days, and she left these tokens for you. Said you can look into what they represent while she's away. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them?
It seems like... It is a horological device that tells time by using sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the... And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols. Each represents generally. The teal long represents the east. The white... It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time...
Ugh, that requires way too much. A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called... But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out...
It reminds me of my child. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. But what does it mean?
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what...
I think I can... Never mind. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. This says magazines are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by... They're not always available for purchase, though. So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. Oh, right. But just still wait. There's still some Yang Yang just installed some apps. See? Just open the utility. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking. Yeah? What? Duty calls. Sorry, Rover Yang Yang. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster... Stop! Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a head.
Sure. Go, Rover. Let's go inside. Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Baiju once mentioned him before. Anyway, let's...
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the gorges of Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Indeed. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the new Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady give...
So, sugar pearls like this...
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine.
Miss Baija, as a Huanglong local working at the Academy, I suppose you...
I do have my theory as to what it is.
Seconded. Let's find out.
It will take some time before the results are ready.
Shall we wait here at the Academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. The crownless frequency energy was consumed by your... But how did you manage to do that? Your test results don't indicate any trauma. So, as for your ability to absorb echoes, to put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a universe. That's a poetic and It seems we need a Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Means simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing. Transmitting frequency. Slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Let me be your blade. Ha! Ha! Let the winds roar.
Endless reverberation.
Swift and resolute.
We've gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can...
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this... moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Oh, thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? An enormous moon looming above you. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened. We built this simulated training ground after the structure. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy. Your arrival may have revived. The remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps, I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you see, but if you feel anything unusual, please come find me.
I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Talk is cheap. Show me the action.
We still have a long journey ahead of us.
Let's reach farther destination.
We're in this together.
Here's your sundial, intact as it...
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We've scanned it, and there's a small... However, it's missing a... We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in it wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and however, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're... one moment. I have an incoming... What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi, we haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. Indeed. Your workshop? That hell... Stop sweet-talking me. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. Considering its entire structure, I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop.
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier?
Yes. It doesn't take me much. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier.
I mentally prepared myself, though it is a bit hard to figure. This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Miss... Mr. Mortefi?
Good. Bring it.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility this is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, what kind of...
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes,
the Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it! It's located on the way shelf. Mao, Cheng, Si, Wu, Wei. There are two... If I remember correctly, Zhengzhou was established during a year of Wei. Several cycles ago, the Gorges of Spirits battles and the formidable tacit discord described here. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her. Or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer a scrap, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning... If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. We made some progress in investigating the tokens.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chim. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. Huh? Are you not going to invest? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Time to hit the hay, obviously.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover? I have a vacant guest room in my house.
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover told us this morning that he's been offered... All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall and we'll...